His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has been in China sealing some great deals to attract investment into Nigeria. For us in the maritime sector, it's worthy of note that out of the top 10 container ports globally, 7 of them are located in the People's Republic of China. These ports are responsible collectively for over 198 million TEU transactions in 2022, while the ports in Singapore, Busan of Korea, and Rotterdam of Netherlands are responsible collectively for over 75.5 TEUs. You see why we cannot but look in the direction of China? You're welcome to another exciting episode of Nimasa this week. I'm Moyoluwa Olutayo, your regular host on the program. I'm happy that you can join us on the program today because it promises to be a value-adding episode. Stay tuned.
Vessel operating coastal voyage in Nigeria must mandatorily have on board the following: vessel logbook, vessel port of call, vessel particulars, which include registry certificates, safety equipment certificates such as safe manning certificates, builder certificates, load line certificates, tonnage certificates, radio certificate, insurance certificates, classification certificates, passenger ship safety certificates, service certificates, cargo ship certificates, and waiver certificates or receipts. Vessel owners, captains, shipping agents, and members of the public are advised to note and comply.
You're welcome back on the program. It's still Nimasa this week, and for those who are just joining us, we say thank you. Lagos is the commercial center of Nigeria and the economic hub of West Africa. Little wonder Lagos is referred to as the heartbeat of Africa. We'll start the program today from the Federal Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy, where the Honorable Minister, His Excellency Adegboyega Oyetola, and the Governor of Lagos State, His Excellency Babajide Sanwo-Olu, join other stakeholders in the maritime sector for a workshop on investment opportunities in Nigeria, with the maritime industry in focus.
Nigerian maritime sector is one of the key sectors of the nation's economy. Its strategic role is very instrumental to the growth of the economy, which is the largest in Africa. Addressing an international workshop recently, the Honorable Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Adegboyega Oyetola, says Nigerian maritime industry is a desirable destination for investors.
To exploit transatlantic trade opportunities and foster international collaboration, Nigeria's strategic location and abundant resources present vast investment opportunities, particularly in the marine and blue economy sector. Despite the existing challenges, the government is committed to creating an enabling environment that fosters economic growth and attracts significant investment.
Nigeria is the gateway to West African sub-region because of its position as the biggest market and its population, which is the largest in Africa with a population slightly over 207 million people. Oyetola says this alone is an opportunity waiting to be harnessed.
Recognizing the need for improved connectivity, we are also advancing multimodal connectivity by improving road, rail, and inland waterways links to and from the port. These improvements aim to reduce transportation costs, enhance logistics, and boost trade. Nigeria is improving maritime security, addressing privacy, and tackling other maritime crimes. Our adherence to international safety standards ensures that Nigerian ports meet global expectations, enhancing confidence in our maritime sector and boosting trade partnerships.
On its part, Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu urged investors to consider Lagos, popularly known as the state of aquatic splendor, as a desired investment destination.
And so for us as a government, we'll continue to create and ensure that business-friendly environment in Lagos is not just a talk shop, it's something that will be intentional and will be deliberate about. We'll continue to keep our doors open to all interested investors and partners. We therefore invite you to take advantage of the opportunity that is bound in our country, that is bound in Lagos, and to create real partners that will build a prosperous future, not only for Lagos, but for our country.
Shipyards or dockyards are places where ships are built or repaired. These usually exist at major seaside ports or alongside tidal rivers with easy access to the sea. They include mechanisms to manufacture vessels, place them in or lift them out of the water, or to drain water around them for access. The Director General of Nimasa, Dr. Dayo Muberiola, this week embarked on a working visit to the Nigerdocks complex in Lagos, where he and his team inspected a tanker vessel, ST Nene, which just came out of dry docking. Here you can see the Nimasa team boarding the vessel in a bucket. Mr. Aminu Umar of Sea Transport, owners of the vessel, and the Nigerdocks team were on hand to explain to the Nimasa team the process of dry docking.
It's a steering console, so it's like a car. This is where a man, when the ship in the channel, so they can be able to steer. This is the compass. This is where we get the heading of the vessel.
You have autopilot as well?
Yes, and when at deep sea, that time we no need to, because the ship in full speed, so that time we no need to do hand steering.
Okay.
So the no have traffic, so that time we put on auto course.
So how many people do you always have on the bridge at any given time?
24 hours we have 2% at least, depending on the visibility, and if the visibility deteriorates, then more people will come, but at least 2%.
Actually, we are determined to see that we get to 100. They are, one of what we have here is a team of not only that they are working on the ship, they are also trainers.
Okay.
Because they train the officers as they go up. And they are, some of them have been with us for so many years, I cannot tell you. Some also grew up through the rank somewhere. So we, as a company policy, we keep a lot of a crew that have been with us, and they grow and get promoted as they move on.
The shipyard business in Nigeria is still developing, with few shipyards currently operational. However, the Nigerian government has shown a commitment to developing the sector by providing incentives for shipbuilding and repairs. The Nimasa DG, Dr. Dayo Muberiola, says the agency is committed to providing the enabling environment for this business to thrive in Nigeria.
I'm happy that I came on board a Nigerian registered vessel. It's one of the things the agency is trying to do to promote Nigerian shipping, indigenous, companies, and also to ask practical questions on their maintenance schedules. So we will continue to encourage them, whatever support that is required. The agency, the ministry, and of course the federal government would continue to give them the support. We want Nigeria to be a renowned maritime nation.
Exporting ships and boats from Nigeria to other African countries also presents a significant opportunity for the shipyard industry. The African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement, which came into effect in January 2021, provides a vast market for Nigerian shipyards to export their products to other African countries.
Yes, we have capacity, and we want to continue to exhibit that capacity so that not only Nigerian vessels will be coming here to dry dock. We want foreign vessels to also come and dry dock in Nigeria as well. So this is a good example that a Nigerian vessel is docking Nigerian vessel, but it's also to show the capacity of the docking side as well, that Nigeria has the capacity for foreign vessels to come, even whether you are trading in Nigeria or outside of Nigerian maritime space, to come and dock here and carry out your maintenance.
Well, I think you have the DG has said it all. So we are being Nigerian company. We would like to, and this is something that we have always been doing. You can see if you look at from your camera, this is we are standing on a vessel that just came out of a dry dock, and we have another of our ship in our fleet which is presently in the dock. So we having a dry dock that works in Nigeria is the best for us, and is something that we will always be patronizing.
The shipyard business in Nigeria and Africa presents a massive opportunity for investors and entrepreneurs to tap into the growing demand for shipbuilding and repairs. The sector is still developing, with enormous potential for growth and expansion. And this may simply be the reason the owners of ST Nene are patronizing the Nigerian company.
What you see we have achieved today cannot be done without the support of Nimasa. And this is why you have seen DG is here. He is so busy with a lot of activities, which I believe for him to take up his time, and not only him, with his entire executive management team to be here, it shows how important, how they prioritize Nigerian industry operators. So we are encouraged, and that will give us a lot of energy for us to seek and do more investment. More investment creates jobs, and we have we believe with DG and his team, we have seen today that this is really a management that is there to encourage us, to motivate us, to energize and make sure that we put in more investment, and we are going to continue doing that to create more jobs in this country.
This amazing view, taken from the deck of ST Nene, simply a testament to the maritime potentials of Nigeria, and Nimasa seeks the private stakeholders' investment in the sector.
Nigeria has over the years been recommended by the United States Coast Guard and IMSOT from the United Kingdom for the implementation of the International Ship and Port Facility Security Code (ISPS) code. Nimasa, as the designated authority in Nigeria, now has the responsibility of sustaining the momentum and ensure ports in the country remain ISPS code compliant. Little wonder, the agency organized a 2-day stakeholders workshop Officials from the Nigerian Navy, Nigerian Immigration Service, Department of State and Security Service, Nigerian Port Authority, Federal Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy, among others, were all in attendance.
And it's a critical component of our nation's maritime framework. As you are aware, the code of which Nigeria has communicated is product of IMO review security vessel and procedure to defend act of terrorism and other security threats to ship, crew, cargoes, and port facilities in our Nigerian domain.
The International Ship and Port Facility Security Code, ISPS Code, is a comprehensive set of measures to enhance the security of ships and port facilities developed in response to the perceived threats to ships and port facilities in the wake of 9/11 attacks in the United States. The ISPS Code is implemented from Chapter 11, Paragraph 2, Special Measures to Enhance Maritime Security in the International Convention for the Safety of Lives at Sea. The Code has two parts, one mandatory and one recommendatory.
Then what we still need to do is to look harder within to ensure that those that are charged with responsibilities access control, those that are supposed to monitor ingress and egress from the port facilities, from the ships themselves, the captains of the ships should be able to board because they need the ports.
But all the same, we need to strengthen our access control either on land or waterways.
In essence, the Code takes the approach that ensuring the security of ships and port facilities is a risk management activity, and that to determine what security measures are appropriate, an assessment of risk must be made in each particular case. The purpose of the Code is to provide a standardized, consistent framework for evaluating risk, enabling government to offset changes in threats and changes in vulnerability for ships and port facilities through determination of appropriate security levels and corresponding security measures.
The ICSC meeting is a committee formed for the implementation, to review the implementation of ISPS in our port facilities. So we come together quarterly and provide solution to all the threats and the challenges in the implementation of the ISPS. It enables us to reduce the number of security challenges and threats at the port.
Yeah, welcome back on the program. It's still Nimasa this week. As part of effort towards harnessing the blue economy sector in Nigeria, the Federal Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy and the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, Nimasa, are set to host stakeholders globally to a workshop on deep sea bird activities. Abuja will be agog on Tuesday 17th and Wednesday 18th September as it witnessed the convergence of professionals in deep sea bird activities. Stay tuned.
Tuesday 17th and Wednesday 18th of this month have been earmarked by the Federal Government of Nigeria through the Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy, partnership with the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, Nimasa, to host stakeholders globally to a workshop on deep seabed activities. This is part of efforts towards harnessing the blue economy sector for sustainable growth and development in Nigeria. Nigeria hosting the international workshop will help build in-country expertise by equipping policymakers and industry professionals with necessary knowledge and skills to manage deep sea resources sustainably.
The International Seabed Authority is a UN specialized agency and is established under the UNCLOS 1982. It regulates mineral-related activities in the seabed area and the subsoil. It ensures that the activities benefit all mankind, especially developing nations.
This workshop will offer hands-on training for Nigerian researchers, stakeholders, allowing them to engage directly with international experts and advanced technologies. Nigerians should be hopeful that this workshop will provide a platform to launch the machinery to tap into these resources sustainably, balancing economic growth with environmental protection.
Nigeria is hosting this workshop to explore opportunities in deep sea mining. Nigeria is yet to produce a contract, despite the growing momentum for the exploration of the seabed. Again, the benefits of minerals in the seabed can actualize Nigeria's blue economy strategy, diversification of the national revenue base.
The event slated to hold in Abuja from September 17 to 18, 2024 will have several papers presented. These include an overview of the deep seabed, prospects for the blue economy by Dr. Dayo Mubiriola, Director General CEO Nimasa, and Nigeria Extended Continental Shelf Claim, an overview by Surveyor Adamu Adaji, Director General National Boundary Commission, among other scholarly paper presentations. The deep seabed is beyond national jurisdiction, and mineral resources located there are the common heritage of humanity. It covers more than 54% of the world's ocean and offers a future source of mineral resources to support an increasing global population, addressing challenges with accessing land-based deposits, and provides the rare metals needed to drive the future renewable economy.
Now is an organization that is saddled with the responsibility of managing the resources under the seabed, ensuring that they regulate the resources, the mining within the area. And that area is where all nations do not have jurisdictions up to. So anything beyond where nations have jurisdictions constitute what they call the area. So the International Seabed Authority is the organization started with the responsibility of managing that area.
Nimasa this week, the voice of maritime, showing on these stations.
Team MEM, Marine Pollution Laboratory, we are ready today to go out for our routine activities in collection of samples so that we can analyze to see how far the pollution is in our waters.
For the microbiology lab, we are looking out for the E. coli, coliforms, and the enterococci.
For chemistry, what we are looking is the heavy metals and other physicochemical parameters.
Delighted to be invited to the second Enyibeti Blue Economy Project. Today demonstrates our collective dedication to advancing Nigerians' blue economy and unlocking the full potential of our coastal and marine resources. Lagos has always been a leader in Nigeria's economy development, and its bustling ports, dynamic maritime industry, and strategic location on the Gulf of Guinea. It is essential that we recognize the critical role of the blue economy in shaping the future of Lagos and indeed Nigeria.
That's our package for today, and we say a big thank you to all our viewers. As we progress this month, take advantage of every opportunity that is open unto you. Make every hour count, for others are counting on you. Until we meet again on the same platform, I remain your host, Moyoluwa Olutayo, and I'm saying bye for now.